Yeah, down here with Isaiah. Isaiah, this is pretty beautiful down here, being able to celebrate the win with all your families and your kids.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I guess this is what it's all about. But I'm just really proud of how we started the game. It's obviously you talk about all week about the sort of the aura of Suncorp, and I just felt like we trained really well. We'd had discussions about it. Then it's obviously one thing doing that, but another coming actually and putting it out on the field. I just thought we did that really well tonight. We obviously made it hard for ourselves a couple of times that second half, but just thought the way we started the game and then executed when we had opportunities. I was really proud of the boys for that.
And I think it's fair to say you're knowing it's a bit of a ball-playing lock, but that sort of went out the window today. You played really, really tough. You ran hard, you ran straight, and particularly in that first half, you really laid the platform for your backs.
You're just trying to get a gauge on what you think the team needs at the time, and just feel like we're trying to work their middles over as much as we can, and get, particularly off the back of that live ball play. And we had momentum as well, so you want to be running off the back of that. But yeah, it's probably more of a conscious effort, I thought, going in, particularly this game and probably this series as well. So yeah, it's just nice, obviously, nice to be a part of a win.
Another guy did that was Payne Haas. He was man of the match. He's some sort of player, isn't he?
He's outstanding. You can see how much they're trying to sort of figure him out, but he's just got the ability. He's so fit, but then he's just so powerful. You can see they're trying to sort of 3 out, 4 out him, but he's just got the ability. He just moves so well for a big man, and he's got an incredible engine. So just any time he's on the field, it gives you confidence. And then obviously off the back, he didn't really train all week, and to still go and do what he did on this stage in this arena, it was outstanding.
Yeah, mate, us middles don't like wrapping to wingers too often, but I'll tell you what, your wingers tonight, making over 200 metres. Zach Lomas got a couple of tries. Tyro got one. They're fantastic players.
They are. They help you so much in sort of yardage coming out of trouble. They just never seem tired, the pair of them. But then off the back of that, their carries are so powerful, and you gain momentum off them, particularly early. It's hard to do in this arena to get early momentum in sets, and they certainly do a wonderful job for us.
Now, how would the coach be and the team be after tonight? I mean, it's only 1-0, but it's where you need to be at the moment, but there's still plenty to go, isn't there?
There is, yeah. I feel like each game gets better in a series. Obviously, you get another week together, another week of preparing and planning, but you certainly don't take these for granted. You don't come here all the time, and history was against us, obviously, going back-to-back up here in sort of consecutive years. So, yeah, we understand that there's still a long way to go, but you still enjoy these moments for sure. But there's still a couple of weeks to go until we get back into camp. Looking forward to that.
Well, congratulations, mate. You're outstanding, and go the Blues. Back to you, James.
Thank you, Gal. Isaiah Yeo, always a star. Great to see those nice scenes. A family affair here tonight. Gus, Freddie and Lockie to dissect everything we've seen tonight and what's beyond in this series. But tonight, Brad, you've had the pleasure of coaching him. Our Macca's player of the match, Payne Haas, as always, leading from the front.
Well, he didn't train all week. Pretty much had one session. And like Isaiah said, he's for such a big man, he has that great little bit of footwork as he gets to the line. You can see they're desperate to get 3 and 4 players in, but he just has that strength and that agility as a big man just to find a little shoulder, a little bit of space to get through. And he just did it all night. Did it all night, couple of beautiful offloads. He played big minutes. This is on the back of no training. What an effort.
And thanks to Macca's too, $2,000 going to Payne Haas's junior club there too, which is brilliant. The Woodbury Warriors as well. It's just that consistency that you get with him too, isn't it, Lockie? You know that all too well at the Bronx.
Yeah, well, he's one of the fittest players in the team. And the other thing he's been doing, he's getting wider. Earlier in the game tonight, he got out on the edges, made some good meters for his team. And then as the game wore on, he got back into the middle. But as Isaiah said, he's just so big and powerful. No matter what teams think they can do to stop him, they just can't.
Let's head over to another Blue. This one on debut, Alana.
Max King, your first taste of Origin footy, a kid from Maitland. Was that all you ever dreamed of?
Yeah, it was unreal. It's been a long day today. I woke up this morning, I felt like it hit me. I didn't eat much all day. When I got to the ground, I was starving just because I'd been so nervous. I couldn't really swallow much. But it was awesome, you know, and when I got out there, I felt good. It was great to play alongside some of the game's greats and, yeah, even better to win.
Who were some of the players that you were looking forward to playing alongside?
I think so, obviously Nathan and Isaiah Yeo from you know their success from Penrith, but for me, playing along some of the game's greats in my position, you know, Payne Haas, Mitch Barnett, Spencer coming on the bench with him. Yeah, I think those blokes more so because I could sort of take a leaf out of their booklet and yeah, sort of I guess increase my game a bit and take something back to clubland. Those are people that I was super looking forward to, you know, meeting in camp and sort of learning how they prepped for a game. So yeah, I mean, it's a whole 17-man effort, and it's even better that, you know, go inside the sheds, have a beer with them, and I guess just enjoy the win.
You also get to enjoy it. I know Mum and Dad are up the back somewhere, but you've got your beautiful wife, Christy, and young little Hercules. He gets to see you shine on the bright stage as well. How important is that for you, Max?
Yeah, it's obviously super special, and shout out to New South Wales Rugby League and the Bulldogs for getting these guys up here. And yeah, it's super special. I remember Joey Johns gave me the tip of when you run out and sing the anthem, look for your family, and it was such a special moment to sort of sing the anthem and see my family there as well. So yeah, I just try and take everything as it comes. It's been such a big week, and I'm so blessed to you know, be in the position where I am. So just taking everything as it comes, and yeah, going back to clubland and hopefully getting some more success there.
What about, very quickly, our great friend Gus Gould? I know he was rapt that you got the jersey. What were his final words before your debut?
I didn't catch up with him anytime recent, but he's always been texting me all week, encouraging me and everything. Yeah, Gussie's my best mate over there at the Bulldogs, so he's always looking out for me. So yeah, we love Gus.
Oh, we love Gus. He's a big believer. Go and enjoy the beers. They're colder after an Origin win.
Good on you. Thanks a lot.
Hercules.
Right on you, Hercules. Couldn't have timed it any better. Oh, Gus, that's brilliant. And beautiful words to you. I know it brought a tear to your eye when he got his debut announced. That fills your cup tonight.
I went and met his mum and dad today for a coffee at 3:30. I said, I'll meet up with you as soon as I get to Queensland. And they're like him. They talked me ear off for an hour and a half. I never got a word in edgewise. They were so pumped up for today. And he had a couple of good mates from Newcastle come down to watch him play. It was, yeah, special day for him.
What did you make of his game?
I thought he was really good. Really good. He came out there and they were sort of on top, but he played his part. I watched him in defence. He moved really well. He ran the ball hard. You know, it'll be a great experience for him. He'll love that. He'll love playing with those players, and he'll come back and he'll talk about it all week. Yeah. We won't be able to shut him up.
Oh, he's 28 years old. He's like an 18-year-old. You know what?
Mate,
Seems like he'd be...
He's been through so much. I mean, I'm telling you, he's been through so much. First to get back on the field and do what he did, but a couple of years ago when the Bulldogs were really struggling, he played a whole season with a really bad sternum injury, lost 5 or 6 kilos because he couldn't do weights, and just played every week with injury, trained every session with injury, and that's the sort of character the club's built on.
Well, I'm pleased to say his coach, Laurie Daly, joins us live now. Loz, congratulations. Your return to the Blues fold and a win in Brisbane to start.
Yeah, they're always tough to win the game up here, James, but yeah, I thought we were very brave tonight. Second half we made it a bit tough on ourselves, but yeah, obviously we'll take a lot out of that game and be better in game 2.
Hey, Loz, we were at all nervous with the preparation. You sort of travelled to Sydney, Katoomba, it was wet weather. Felt like you didn't sort of get that many great sessions in. Coming into the game, did you feel really secure about what your team was going to be able to put on the field?
Yeah, it's an interesting one, Freddie, because we did speak about having no excuses. We've just got to do, you know, whatever unfolds, we just have to get on with it. You know, we can't complain. You know, and in particular this week, it's probably been a godsend because we reminded the players about what's been happening in northern New South Wales. They're going through a hell of a lot worse than what we are as footy players, and we get to represent them tonight and hopefully put a smile on their face, albeit for only 80 minutes. But they're going to go back and go through the heartache and pain, whereas our blokes only have to do it for 80 minutes. But we're thinking about them, and hopefully they're going okay and they feel a little bit better about themselves after the week they've been through.
Laurie, I interviewed you before the game in the dressing room. I said, what's the key to the first 20 minutes here? Because that's so important. You said, just be physical. And it seemed like they went the whole 80 minutes like that. You could see every player had this mindset that he had to be physical on his opposition number. I thought you played conservative tonight, but really dominant in the physical confrontation.
Yeah, I think we can get a lot better, but one thing I'm very proud of the guys is that we spoke about being physical and they went at it and they continued to do it. So that's probably a learning for me as well, you know, to make sure that as well as being physical, we're going to have some energy when we get with the ball. And I know this team will be a lot better in game 2 and 3, but we've just got to work hard, enjoy the night, obviously, but know that Queensland will come back. We knew they'll come back in the second half, which they did, and we weren't anywhere near as well. I didn't think we were anywhere near where we could be.
Was there any part of the Queensland game that made you nervous while you were watching tonight?
Anytime the boys, those spine players get the ball in their hands. You're waiting for a dummy. You're waiting for them to use their strength and speed to break through. Xavier Coates with the kick was another thing. But we know Queensland, and I know, and I've been around it a long time, that they will hit back and hit back stronger. So we're going to be prepared to work hard when we come into this next camp, because we've achieved nothing.
The look there on your rival coach's face says it all in the Queensland sheds. Loz, congratulations. Great to have you back in the Origin fold. We'll catch you in the West.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us.
Mate.
Good on you, Laurie Daly, the Blues coach, joining us.
Yeah, I don't think they've achieved nothing. I think what they've achieved is shattering Queensland. I don't think Queensland are really going to have some nightmares over that game. I just don't see any answers for them. I don't see any answers in the selection room. The individual players on the team are going to have to play better, but in all the important parts of the game, they're just outpointed tonight. I don't know that they've got it in them to come back from that.
Well, in the first half, we gave away 6 penalties. So discipline got us on the back foot early. We never looked like we were going to score. Second half, we got an even share of the ball, but our only try came from that spilt ball. So our attack didn't really worry the New South Wales defence. Give them credit for their defence, but we need to find a way to start to, find some opportunities.
I thought if anyone looked like they were going the most dangerous, Tom did. When he came on, he just seemed to play a style that sort of made everyone panic, and he was unlucky to throw a forward pass over and would have been a try on the corner. And I just thought he was the most dangerous. He looked the most dangerous.
Is it temptation there, Lockie, to have him as your starting 7 for game 2?
Oh, look, I think you just got to let the dust settle, do the revision and have a think about it. But, I guess what Freddie's saying is when Tom got on there, he was very direct and he was a run threat. I think tonight, when New South Wales started to get on top, Nathan Cleary ran. And when he ran, gaps appeared everywhere, and that's where they got a few of their tries from.
Yeah, I think it's a trap you can fall into. You see a bloke like Dearden come off and look, he's bouncing around and doing some really good things, and you think, gee whiz, could have been a difference if he was out there earlier. You put him out there earlier and New South Wales piled 30 tackles into him in the first 25 minutes. Yeah. He's not getting out there and bouncing around. So what he did from the bench was effective. What you've got to do is find a better way to start so he can be more effective next time. I think Harry Grant at this level too, he's always been great coming off the bench for Queensland. Ben Hunt's been starting, gets through the bullocking work, then Harry Grant just comes out and does his thing. Harry Grant's out there in the first 20 minutes and he's tackling everything. They're running at him every time. He just didn't have the sprightliness he had out of dummy half and the effect that he usually does. So they've got to find some better starters to get them into the contest, as you say, and then have those players coming from the bench might be able to create something for them.